My name is Ron Rowe. I live in Columbia, Missouri. My daughter is 6 years old. She's almost 7 years old, and she has spina bifida. And spina bifida is something you have since before you're born, and so it's the very definition of a pre-existing condition in some sense. And her health care is vital. Not only to her just having the best life she can, but literally being able to survive in this world. And she has, since birth, she's had multiple surgeries that are just a part of her condition that she takes in stride, and I'm happy to report that she does very well for her condition, and has a great medical outlook. But that medical outlook requires the ability to have ongoing medical care. So if we did not have my wife's health insurance, then all of these costs would be borne on us. And I can't imagine, I mean, you know, the yearly costs, especially when we have years where there's a surgery of some sort in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. I have no idea how we would care for our child, and I mean, we would presumably pay as much as we could, but it would easily bankrupt our family very quickly, I suppose, if we had to. I just can't even imagine what it would be like, and don't want to imagine what it would be like whether we have to pick and choose whether our daughter gets care or not. You know, if we're denied coverage for her pre-existing condition, I can't imagine how that would affect her overall, you know, a chance for success just as a person, as a human being. And there's no reason that she can't have the same kind of success that her peers as a 6-year-old, their outlook, what they hope for. There's no reason she can't have pretty much everything that they have. The only difference being she needs some significant medical care to make sure that she's able to do that. And I just don't even want to think about a world where she is not able to get the care that she needs. Yeah, I can't really imagine why Josh Hawley or anyone like him would what kind of motivation they would have to reduce healthcare for people with pre-existing conditions. And if I had to guess, it would be, you know, special interests that certainly aren't thinking about my daughter when they make their decisions. I don't know if there's, you know, money involved, if there's businesses that are trying to be protected, insurance companies that are trying to be protected by that. I honestly don't care about those interests, obviously. You know, people like Josh Hawley certainly haven't come to talk to me, or people like me that I know of to ask why, you know, we think it's vital that you don't do that. I don't, again, I've said this before, but I don't understand how a human being can think about these things and know that people like my daughter exist, and then make policy or propose to make policy that takes away health care coverage for them. Just because you don't necessarily hear on a daily basis from families with children and loved ones with disabilities who would be affected by taking away insurance, pre-existing conditions for insurance, that doesn't mean that we're not out here concerned about whether you do that. And I just hope that leaders that are considering these kinds of measures, that they take a lot more time to come to us rather than make us come to them, because we, quite frankly, we have our hands full trying to take care of our loved ones. And you better believe if you take away insurance for pre-existing conditions, then it's going to be that much harder. So just understand, just because you don't hear from us doesn't mean we're not out here concerned about these policies. It just means we're taking care of our family.